Little Bunny sat by the window, his soft brown nose twitching ever so slightly. He watched the clouds drift across the endless blue sky, a quiet sentinel at his post. He was waiting. He wasn't sure for what exactly, but he knew it would be something grand. Perhaps a hero would arrive, a magnificent figure with a map to a better life. Or maybe a letter would appear on the doorstep, an invitation to an adventure he had only dreamed of. He believed, with all his heart, that someone, somewhere, was on their way to come and help him. His waiting felt productive, like a silent prayer he was sending out into the universe. Suddenly, a gentle tap on his shoulder broke his reverie. It was Fluff Bunny, her white fur almost glowing in the afternoon light. She hopped in and sat beside him, her presence warm and comforting.
No one is coming.
Her voice was as soft as dandelion fluff, yet the words landed with the unyielding weight of a stone. They were not mean, just plain. He had built his entire day, his entire week, around the certainty of being rescued, and now that certainty was being questioned.
Someone will, maybe it will be a brave knight, or a long-lost friend with good news. Maybe it's just a lucky chance that hasn't found me yet.
He looked back out the window, as if searching for evidence to support his claim, to prove that his vigil was not in vain. The world outside remained quiet, unmoved by his desperate plea for a sign. Fluff Bunny offered a small, knowing smile.
Maybe, she conceded softly. But you cannot build your life on maybe. Waiting is comfortable. Waiting is safe. Waiting feels like you are being patient and hopeful.
She paused, letting her words sink in.
But hope, all by itself, does not move you forward one single inch. It is the quiet lie we tell ourselves when we are too afraid to take the first step.
Little Bunny's ears drooped, the hard truth settling into his heart like a winter chill. He thought of all the big, wonderful things he wanted. He wanted to find a job that made him feel useful, something more than just watching the days pass by. He longed for a true friend, someone to share carrot stories with. He dreamed of changing his life, of waking up one morning and feeling a sense of purpose. But all these dreams were distant and impossibly large. He imagined them arriving all at once, a sudden gift from a benevolent universe. Fluff Bunny shuffled closer, her warmth a gentle counterpoint to her firm words.
I am not here to be harsh, she said, her voice steady and kind. I am here to be your friend. And a true friend tells you the truth, even when it's hard to hear. Nobody is coming to fix your life for you. The world is busy with its own problems and its own joys. The only person who can start is you. You are the hero you have been waiting for. You are the one who must knock on your own door and decide to step outside into the world.
A single tear rolled down Little Bunny's cheek. The idea felt overwhelming, a burden too heavy to carry.
But where do I even start? Everything feels so big. Every mountain looks too high to climb. Every path looks too long to walk.
The future he wanted felt like a distant star. He had been paralyzed by the sheer scale of his ambitions. He didn't know how to begin something so monumental. Fluff Bunny took a deep, calming breath, letting the silence hold them for a moment.
The first step is always tiny. You do not have to conquer the mountain today. You just have to take one small step up the path. Don't think about doing 10 things or even 5 things. The secret is to do just one thing. Just one. That's all. That's the entire plan for right now.
Fluff Bunny then presented a simple plan, not a grand strategy, but a collection of tiny, manageable actions. It was a list of things so small they seemed almost insignificant, designed to be easy to start and quick to finish. The goal wasn't a massive outcome, it was building the muscle of action. The list was a gentle invitation to begin. The list was beautifully simple.
Write one single sentence about the life you want. Walk outside for just 5 minutes. Send one message to an old friend you miss. Clean one small spot in your room. Read just one page of a book.
Just do one, Fluff Bunny repeated, her voice a soft but firm encouragement.
Don't worry about tomorrow. Just pick one and do it today.
After you do one, you can feel the small victory. Then, and only then, think about doing one more. Little Bunny looked at the list. It felt possible. He found a scrap of paper and a pencil stub. With a shaky paw, he wrote one line. I want to feel brave. a tiny spark ignited within him. A few days later, a familiar doubt crept back into Little Bunny's mind. The initial excitement of taking small steps was beginning to face the reality of daily life.
What if I try something and I fail? What if I plant a seed and it doesn't grow? Or I try to make a friend and they hop away?
The waiting feels safe because if you never start, you can never fail. The fear of falling was a powerful force, pulling him back toward the comfortable stillness, where disappointment was impossible because nothing was ever attempted. Fluff Bunny blinked her wise, dark eyes.
Oh, but failing is a necessary part of the road. It is not a sign to stop. It is a sign to learn. Every single bunny falls down sometimes. The brave ones are the ones who get up again, maybe a little dusty, but a little wiser.
Failure wasn't a judgment on his worth, but simply feedback. Try a different approach, adjust, or ask for help.
A long time ago, I also waited for a hero.
She waited for weeks, watching the world go by, growing hungrier and more hopeless each day. Finally, she decided to try one small thing. She planted a single carrot seed. At first, nothing happened. The seed didn't sprout. She felt like a failure. But instead of giving up, she tried again. Sunnier spot, a little more water, and a little advice. Slowly, a tiny green shoot emerged, which grew into a small but perfect carrot. It wasn't a whole garden, but it was enough.
Enough to feed me, and to prove I could do it myself. You see? You did this. No hero knocked on your door. No magic letter arrived. You took the first step, and then the next.
You built this new feeling yourself, one small action at a time. Narrator. Little Bunny looked around his small burrow. Narrator. It wasn't perfect. Narrator. But a patch was tidier. Narrator. A small potted seedling sat on his windowsill, a promise of something to come. Narrator. He had a new part-time job helping the squirrels gather nuts. Narrator. He was not the bunny he was a month ago. Narrator. He was not waiting anymore. He was living. Narrator. He felt a wave of pride wash over him. Narrator. He thanked Fluff Bunny for her advice. Narrator. He thanked Fluff Bunny for her friendship. Narrator. He understood that a hard truth, delivered with kindness, is one of the greatest gifts. Narrator. The truth that no one was coming didn't feel like a burden anymore. Instead, it felt like a key. Narrator. The key that unlocked him from the prison of waiting and let him start building his future. Narrator. The simple steps they discovered are not just for bunnies. Narrator. They are for anyone waiting by the window. Narrator. The path forward is always the same, and it is always available to you. Narrator. Stop waiting for a hero to appear. Narrator. You are the one you've been waiting for. Narrator. Do one small, incredibly simple thing today. Narrator. Keep doing one small thing each day. Let the wins pile up. Narrator. When you fail, see a lesson, not a judgment. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Now, this story is over, and it is your turn. You do not need a magical bunny to appear. You just need to take one small step. What will it be? Will you write one sentence, take a 5-minute walk, tidy one corner of your desk, read a single page? The choice is yours, but the time to choose is now. The world will not pause for you, but you can decide to move. You can decide to grow. You can decide to win one small victory right now. Little Bunny is already on his way. Will you join him? You are the one you've been waiting for.